Welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. Today I'm going to show you why pad priming is really important. So here I have two new Rupes DA fine pads and some polishing compound there. Okay, and over here I have a test panel with gloss paint on it. So there's no clear coat, it's like a shiny black paint. So we actually remove the black pigmented paint. Now, historically, with foam pads, my thoughts were it wasn't that important to prime your pads because they kind of get going, and after your first set and you lay your polish down, you're working that, they kind of pick up the polish and get going. And foam itself doesn't introduce sort of heavy marring when there's no, when they're dry, unlike wool or even microfiber. If it's dry without the polish, it can really haze up the finish. So I just thought, you don't need to worry too much about priming your pad, but I'm going to show you in this video why you might want to. Now, let's get a nice shot here. Now, shake this product, shaken not stirred. Doing this all live. Now, on this particular pad here, what I'm going to do, can you see where am I? Yeah, you can see. So I'm going to put quite a lot of product, okay? And I'm going to prime the pad all over the actual surface. I'm going to use this tool's quite handy. Use the flat side or else the polish gets in there to just spread and give me a proper spread of polish. I haven't got really enough polish on there, so I want polish everywhere to prime it because it's bone dry. So I'm just going to put some more. I mean, this is a lot of polish, but hold your horses. Hold your horses there. I want to get the entire surface of this primed properly. Probably put a bit more on. Just a thin bit around the edge. Okay. Okay, we're getting to the stage where the pad is primed. So this is an open cell pad, so a lot of the polish sinks into it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a thin line of polish over the pad. Okay, so primed and it's got some polish there ready to go. This one I'm going to unprime and I'm just going to put the same thin lines of polish over it. Okay, leave that there. Now I'm going to take a DA polisher, cordless DeWalt here. Should really get a timing device. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up, down, and I'm going to spread the polish over a suitable. Let's go on this far edge here. Spread the polish over a suitable working area. Okay, I need to adjust the camera, don't I? You probably, oh Jesus, that's probably been terrible. Sorry. So I'm just spreading the polish over a suitable working area. Am I recording as well? Yeah. Good. Then spread the polish at low speed. Adjust the machine up to 4,500 RPMs, and I'm going to do one horizontal, one vertical pass, okay, with sort of medium down pressure. Oh, my battery's flat. great demo, John. Hold on. Oh yes. Okay. Let's go again. take that off. And now we'll put the other pad on. Oh, got that pretty good considering I had it the wrong way around. Dab out over a suitable, similar working area. Just doing about 3 widths of the pad for this demo. Spread it on the lowest speed. Crank up to 4,500. A little bit of downward pressure. Stop the machine. Okay, so this one on the right is the, well, let's do it, match them left to side, okay? Now, because we are polishing on we get the transfer because we've got single stage paint. Now let's have a look at the one where we primed the pad properly. You can see quite a lot of transfer consistently all over the pad, and not so much transfer on the outside because these pads tend to lift a bit on the DAs. So it's why it's sometimes hard to edge with DAs as well. You have to really sort of go over the edge. So most of that contact was being done in the middle, even though the whole surface was primed. Then we have a look at the unprimed pad. And what you can see is really a sort of difference in transfer onto the pad. So where the pad is dry and there was no product, you haven't removed as much material off of the surface. You can see where perhaps it's worked, the product in the middle has kind of all worked round. So, but there's quite a big difference there, isn't there, in what you've taken off of the car. So why this is important, the more polishing you do on this particular pad, you're going to put more polish out, and it's eventually going to get polish all around it, and it will probably be working good. But why this is important is you often use your first set as a test to see the performance. And you can see if you don't prime properly, your results, you're not going to be cutting as well. So it is important with foam pads to make sure you prime it all out, which is something that I'm really bad at doing. I know Rupes always been saying that. I just didn't really feel like you needed to. But there it is in the flesh, guys. So to get that consistent polishing from the off, prime your pad properly. This tool here is quite handy for doing so. And then you don't have to put the lines. I was just doing that to demonstrate this. You could put the dots, but even a thin line is quite a good way of doing it. And that'll just ensure that you're getting more consistent results from the first polishing set through to the last. And there we go. So every day is a school day. That's something I've learned. So I'm going to be priming my foam pads a bit more carefully from now on in. And if you've got any thoughts on this, let me know. Do you prime your foam pads? Obviously, wool and microfiber, you do need to do that coverage. They drink a lot more kind of compound generally. But if you don't prime those wool pads, especially the bare wool, whipping over the paintwork, hazes it up. But it also won't cut as well. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon on the Forensics Detailing channel. Do not forget to subscribe for more bombshells like this. Bye for now.
Holding on to what I knew, but the moment's gone. Where was I when